What's up, guys? Welcome back to SeahawkTalk. I'm your host, Joe Stevens. Alongside me, we have special guest Anthony with Playbook Sports. How's it going?
I'm doing well as always, man. I'm kind of on a podcast media run right now, man.
Oh, you
Unintentionally.
are?
Yeah, I did productive conversations, which is an account that followed us for a while on Tuesday. And now I'm here with my boy SeahawkTalk.
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming on as always. We always appreciate it. Yeah, let's I know you do a lot of trivia on your channel, and that's my favorite shit to do. So I got some Texans trivia for you, and I also have some Super Bowl trivia for you.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to get into it, we totally can.
Let's do it, man. I'm excited. This next episode of the podcast, we haven't recorded it yet, but it's dropping Thursday. We're doing full last season Jeopardy. So all stuff from last season.
That's one that I suck at. I totally suck at that. I try to play along with I watch stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones that I suck at. Like, I'm really good at historical stuff. But when it comes to the 2023 season, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the top 5 passing leaders. That's the one that always gets me, is the top 5 passing leaders, because it's Tua and 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's weird. I know, like Sam Howell, I don't know if he's still ended on it, but he was on it for most of the season. Like, he was number 1 most of the season. So it is really weird. Especially because it's passing yards. Like, you would think that's oh, you're the best passer in the league, when really it's dude, it's
a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they're always passing to try to catch up. That's why Stafford passed for so many yards so many years, because the Lions sucked. I mean, and he was just throwing. Yeah,
it's kind of messed up, because I see people saying going into the Super Bowl, I kind of getting into it, but the 49ers have such a good run defense, which they do. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's at the level everyone says it's at, because it's who the fuck is running against the Niners, they're throwing the ball. They're down the whole game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and you saw the run defense the first half against the Lions. It didn't look great. The Lions ran it right down their throat. They did exactly what they wanted to do. And then in the second half, I don't know what happened. I mean, that was one of the worst collapse I think I've ever remembered seeing. Imagine if that was in the Super Bowl and not the NFC Championship game. I mean, everybody would be talking about the biggest collapse of all time. That would rival 28-3 with the biggest second half collapses. It took them 8 minutes to come back 24 down 17 points. It took them 8 minutes, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. They were back just like that. Big cock, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, I got some. We'll start off with Texans trivia.
Got it.
First one I just thought of off the spot. Who's the first ever player to win Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Houston Texans?
And it's not C.J. Stroud?
It is. It just happened. It just happened.
All right, we're good. We're ending it here. Thank you guys for listening to another episode.
Yeah, congrats. I was I saw that notification on my phone as I came on here. I was like, oh, whatever. Throw that one in.
Toss it in. Add it to the list.
I don't know if I asked you this one. Texans' first ever NFL draft pick.
You did, and I don't think I knew it. Let me try again. It was a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we did this. I have deja vu. Fuck. First, I don't know. Mashab?
No, he has a brother.
He has a brother?
Yeah.
Oh, it's David Carr. I think I got it last time too. Here we go.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Here's another one. I kind of try to keep them light right now. So, who fought Andre Johnson? Do you remember the fight?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was thinking of DeAndre Hopkins. Oh,
no.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I was thinking the one where the Titans and Texans played, and Andre Johnson was just throwing haymakers at this guy's head with his helmet off. I don't know if you remember that.
Nah.
Oh, it was Cortland Finnegan. You've never seen that?
I probably have. I was trying to think of old Titans corners, and I couldn't. But you seen the one where it's Dude, I forgot who he was going against.
It
It
was
was a
Hopkins.
no, it was a Commanders cornerback or Washington cornerback. Sorry, D'Angelo Hall, I think it was.
Oh, really? They got. Oh, in training camp.
Yeah, and he's like, I fear God, homie. I
Yeah.
fear God.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
man, I fear
man.
God. Yes.
Hey, if when Playbook blows up, I'm dropping an I fear God shirt, bro.
Yeah. Um. This one's. What year did the Texans become a franchise?
I want to say 2002.
Yeah. Okay.
Bang. 3 for 4.
Here's a good one because I learned some shit by looking this up. Who's the first ever Texans player to go in their Ring of Honor? You don't have to think too hard.
Andre Johnson.
Yep.
Bang. 4 for 5.
Yeah, I know that. How about David Carr set a record his rookie year? Can you tell me what it is?
Was it interceptions from a rookie?
No.
Was it a good record?
No.
Fumbles?
No, it was most times ever sacked in a season.
Oh.
So not really his fault, but yeah, he did set a record his rookie year.
Nah. A record got set. He didn't set a record, man.
Yeah, I guess. Do you know what year Arian Foster led the NFL in rushing?
Arian Foster. 2012?
Close.
11?
2010.
Damn.
2010. It was right around there.
Yeah, same range.
I actually kind of cheated with these questions because I did a Texans trivia before this, and I was like, oh, fuck it. It was like between 09 and 12 were the ones. I was like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Do you know? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this. So do you know who the first round pick is in 2006? I'll piggyback off that.
2006 first round pick. Is that like a O lineman? That's the vibes I'm getting. I'm getting lineman vibes.
lineman.
D line. Okay.
First overall.
Was it? Dude, what? Is it an end or a tackle? I'm feeling tackle. End? I don't know.
It was Mario Williams.
I know who that is. I fucked up. My bad. That's on me.
That's fine. The question I was piggybacking off that. Do you know the two big name players that the Texans passed on, and everybody was pissed?
06, dude. I literally. You know what's funny about this? I watched a video about this. I didn't know people were pissed about it.
Oh, super fucking pissed. Especially one of them, Texans fans were really fucking pissed. Actually, I'd say both of them. They play. I'll give you a hint. They played each other in the national championship just 4 months before the draft.
That do not help me. I'm gonna say
it was possibly the greatest college football game of all time. The two teams that played each other. Yes.
What colleges?
Texas and SC.
SC, was it okay, SC, is it Matt Leinart?
No. Reggie Bush.
Oh, Reggie Bush. Okay.
Reggie Bush and the Texas player that obviously Houston, right? They wanted a hometown guy because I think that's when Carr was getting shipped off was 06. So they wanted Vince Young really bad.
Okay. Damn, Vince Young was 06?
Yeah. I just remember that. I remember everybody. That was like one of the first years where I started kind of remembering stuff because I was 11. No, I was 9. I was 9 years old. So I started kind of like getting into the draft then. And everybody thought, oh, it was a lock. Either Bush or Vince Young is going to the Texans. I think they made the right selection, to be honest. I feel like Mario Williams had just as good a career as either of those guys. So.
Yeah, I mean, Mario Williams, honestly, like when I thought of Mario Williams, because I think when I started watching football, he was still playing. I couldn't tell you where. But
Buffalo, probably.
Vince Young had a vibe of like a legend. Like I didn't think he was 06. Like I thought he was probably more like 99 to like 2002-ish. But Reggie, I should have got Reggie from USC, bro. As a Cali boy. Definitely should have got that.
We have breaking news. Will Anderson won Defensive Rookie of the Year.
What? Oh, Stroud, boys.
Yeah, so they doubled down on Rookie of the Year just like the Jets did last year.
Dude, I'm surprised they gave us that. I mean, honestly, like, I would have went with Jalen Carter personally, but Will Anderson was a dog for us. Honestly, I feel like he was like kind of underrated this year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will.
Yeah, I haven't watched much of the Texans last year at all, but
yeah, we were good, dude.
Yeah, they were. I watched them. Yeah. Anyways,
which game? The Brown game?
No, the last one I watched was the Ravens one. But
oh yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
The Ravens were something else this season.
Yeah, for one game.
Dude, the Ravens were pretty fucking good all year. I mean, their defense.
They were, but that Chiefs game, bro, they blew that game. That's why, like, I will get into it later. I don't want to spoil my Super Bowl takes.
Okay. So. Which coach traded DeAndre Hopkins?
Was it Lovey?
No. It's a big dumb dipshit.
I don't know if this was a Texans coach or not. Oh, wait. Okay, I got two names. Because this is right when I started watching football, right? Is it Bill O'Brien or Rex?
Yeah. Yes.
Bill O'Brien?
Yes, it was Bill O'Brien.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
That guy was such a fucking big dumb dipshit. I fucking hated Bill O'Brien.
He has a job somewhere right now, no?
Yeah, I think he is a coordinator in New England, but I'm assuming not. Well, I don't know how they're going to keep that staff.
No, he's the head coach at Ohio State.
Really?
Or no wait.
Ryan Day is the head coach at Ohio State.
He's something at Ohio State. No. He's the fuck. What? Alabama? He worked for Alabama something. I think he's the quarterback coach. Because Jalen Milroe said that like his coach said he shouldn't play quarterback, like he should be playing another position, and that was Bill O'Brien who said that because he's a jackass.
Yeah, he sucked, dude. He was like he was something else. Everything he did just pissed me off. And I'm not even a Texans fan. I was just like, you gave the Cardinals DeAndre Hopkins for literally nothing.
Nothing. And that was like DeAndre Hopkins, like the best receiver in the league, arguably.
Yeah, he is the offensive coordinator for Ohio State, but he was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots last year.
Okay.
He's a big dumb dipshit. I don't like him. Okay. Couple more questions here. Can you name the Texans head coach with the most wins of all time? Yeah, it's not Bill O'Brien. No. he came in second. Bill O'Brien came in second.
Fuck, I couldn't tell you then if it's before Bill.
Yeah, it's Gary Kubiak. He went 61-63.
Heard his name before.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he went on to win a Super Bowl with the Broncos. Actually, I know he did.
I had that vibe, the name, and I just didn't want to say it because I don't know, ball like that.
And then one more Texans question. Who was the first overall pick for the Texans in 2014?
Jadeveon Clowney.
Yep. Who the Texans also traded away for absolutely nothing.
Peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, he sucked. So.
All right, you want to get into my trivia?
Yeah, fuck yeah, if you want to do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so I went, no looking at your phone, all right? Because I'm about to spoil what I did.
Right here.
I went on this website where fans pretty much could rank players, right?
Oh, fuck, that's not good.
This is the top 10 best Seattle Seahawks of all time. I'm going to give you 3 strikes, okay?
Can I ask you a question real quick before you do it? When was it published?
It's like constantly updated. So like if I wanted to, I could vote some of these dudes up or down or whatever.
Oh, it's constantly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just get one out of the way. Number 10 is Pete Carroll, just because.
Okay. Yeah, get that
I
shit
don't
out
want
of
you
the
to take a strike on that. So number 10,
way.
I'll
Okay.
move number 11 to number 10. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
First we'll start with Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner is number 5.
Okay. We'll go with Steve Largent.
Steve Largent is number 1.
That's bullshit. He should be number 2. Walter Jones is number 2 then.
Number 3.
If number 2 is gonna piss me off, it's Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is number 9.
He shouldn't even be that fucking high. All time, right?
All time.
All time. So I put Richard Sherman on there.
Yeah, he's number 8.
Somebody put Sean Alexander on there.
No, that's your first strike.
Where is he on the list?
Not counting Pete Carroll, he'd be number 11.
Okay. So how many do I have? Do I have 5 or 4?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4.
4 out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Marshawn Lynch.
He's number 2.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. So this is just a popularity contest.
Even I knew that was dumb. No, because some of these names I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
so Kenny Easley.
Yeah. 6.
What number is he? 6?
He's
So
number
I'm
7.
missing. Okay.
You're missing number 6, number 4, and number 10.
Okay, so Cortez Kennedy.
Yeah, he's number 6.
Okay.
You have 1 strike.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm just trying to think. It's like I'm kind of the Marshawn Lynch one threw me off because it was like, okay, like yeah, he was fucking awesome and fun to watch, but like it seems like it's favoritism and best. So I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that one threw me off too. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him at 2, I was like,
I mean, he was fucking awesome. Like I'd have no problem with him at like number 9 or 10. Like I'd be totally fine with that. Let's see.
it's just weird.
Sean Alexander wasn't on there. Man, this is kind of fucking me here.
Yeah, the last 2. I mean, I feel like it's easy to guess wrong.
Yeah. Give me one hint. Are they modern day players?
Neither played this season.
Okay. Neither played this season.
Do you know ball, Joe?
I know I do. Fuck you. Neither played this season. Just trying to think. Is Doug Baldwin on the list?
No, Doug Baldwin is number 13. So that's 2 strikes.
Shouldn't even be that high. Shouldn't even fucking be that high. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm going out swinging. Is it Jacob Green?
No.
Where was
he's
he?
number 18.
Okay, give me the 2, and I'm going to feel like a dipshit.
You are, bro. I'm not going to lie. These would have been the first 2 names I probably would have fired off, being that I'm a casual, but you missed Cam Chancellor and you missed Earl Thomas.
I thought I said Cam. I didn't think Seahawks fans would have put Earl on there.
Really?
I was leaving out Earl on purpose because I really thought him flipping off the Seahawks bench. I was like, yeah, there's no way Seahawks fans put him top 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Like as a Seahawk instead of as a player.
Yeah, no. For some reason, I either thought I said Cam or I was like, well, Cam only played 7 years, so I was like, I don't know.
Well, how many did Lynch play? Like
for the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Not as many. He played 6 years with the 6 years with the Seahawks because it was 10 through 15, and then he came back for like 4 games in 2019. So I guess you could call it 7.
What do you? I feel like this is weird, but what do you think about this? Tyler Lockett was number 13.
let's go down the list here. So I got 10 was Pete Carroll, 11 was Russell, or 10. 9
9
was
was
Russell,
Russell.
10 was Pete Carroll. Who was 11 again?
Earl Thomas. I just brought him up instead of
Okay. And then I want to know 12.
Sean Alexander, Tyler Lockett, Doug Baldwin, Steve Hutchinson, KJ Wright.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't consider Lockett like an all-time great. He's awesome,
But over Sean Alexander?
I
Or
don't
no,
know.
sorry.
You didn't.
Under
Yeah,
Sean
I know
Alexander.
you didn't really watch Sean Alexander, but no, I don't agree with. I agree with Lockett above Sean. I'd say Sean won MVP, so I wouldn't put Lockett above Alexander.
Okay,
But just
gotcha.
watching Sean Alexander play, like people remember him a lot more fondly than they actually did his last 2 years here, because he started to play scared. He started just pussyfooting around in the backfield.
Yeah,
And
Danson.
what?
Danson.
Yeah, he'd do that. He'd just stutter step, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" So, but yeah, that was fun. I'm fucking pissed I didn't pass, but whatever. At least I didn't pass on like 2 basic ass names. It's not like I was like, "Oh, who the fuck is that guy?"
Yeah, just some random dudes.
Yeah. But you want some Super Bowl trivia, my dude?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Can you name the 4 teams that never been to the Super Bowl?
Never been.
Yeah.
Lions.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just saw this somewhere too. Lions, I know for sure. Texans.
Yep.
Shout out us.
Shout out. You've only been around since 02. It's not like you're. It's
Yeah,
not like the fucking Lions. I mean, think about
Cleveland?
that. Yep.
Cleveland's 3?
Yep. And one more.
Lions, Texans, Cleveland. Who else is poverty? This is tough. What about? I don't want to just say a team. Like I want to go 4-for-4. I feel like this team's made the Super Bowl. No, I know this team's made. I was about to say the Panthers, but that's not right.
No.
Cam Newton.
They've been there twice. They went there. They lost to the Patriots once, and in 03, and yeah, they lost to the Broncos. They lost to Peyton and Tom.
Goats. Who's what division?
AFC South. Is that right?
AFC South. What teams are in
That's
the
where.
division?
Yeah, that's the Texans division. AFC South.
Oh, let me say the Jaguars. Like, who the fuck's ever played for the Jaguars?
Yeah, they're the 4th. They're I've never liked the Jaguars personally. I still don't like the Jaguars. I don't even have a rooting interest in the Jaguars at all. They have no fans for one. Even if they were to go to the Super Bowl, they still wouldn't sell out their stadium because they suck, or their fans just suck.
And they drafted Trayvon Walker over Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, they did. They did Detroit a favor though. They're trying to keep Aiden Hutchinson in his hometown.
Bro, that was terrible. What year draft is that? 2022?
I believe it was 2022. Yeah.
I remember the next 3 picks are all
pretty good.
Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Stingley, Sauce Gardner, Kayvon Thibodeau. How do you fuck that up?
I don't know, but I was happy because I liked the Lions at the time. I don't really like them anymore because everybody dick rides them, and I can't stand teams that just everybody hops on the bandwagon.
I was on them before the season started, so I've been riding their dick.
Who?
Detroit.
Yeah, no, everybody started riding their dick before the season. That's what fucking kills me. Everybody started riding.
After they beat the Chiefs is when everyone was on them. But I was I was on them prior.
Dude, I swear it's when they beat the Packers last year and knocked them out of the playoffs. And everybody, and I was like, Jesus Christ. They're like, oh, Hard Knocks, Dan Campbell. Shut up.
You don't like Dan Campbell either?
It's too much. He's too much for me. I like him. Here's my problem. I like him, but everybody else likes him, so I can't.
Come on, dog. Don't be a hater. Crack a smile, homie.
That's me. I'm a hater. How about this? What is the Super Bowl, the only Super Bowl to ever go into overtime? And if you can just name, you don't have to name like Super Bowl blank. You can tell me which two teams are playing.
Was it Ravens 49ers?
No, it was the 28-3 game. The Falcons.
Oh yeah,
Patriots.
that's easy, bro. I blew that.
This one's a little harder. I fucked up on it. I guess second place. I was actually watching a trivia earlier, and I was like, oh fuck, I should throw that in. Can you name the city to host the most Super Bowls?
Most? What city's the Superdome in?
New Orleans.
Is it New Orleans?
No, that was my guess. That was my guess too. It's Miami.
Shit.
But next year they'll actually tie. So the Super Bowl's in the Superdome next year.
Okay.
And they'll also have 11 with Miami's 11. But yeah, I fucking guessed New Orleans right away.
Damn,
I heard that. I was like, oh fuck, they're in New Orleans like every year. It seems like. So.
I feel like Miami probably did it a lot like before the 2000s.
Back in the day, I feel like too.
Yeah,
because their stadium sucks ass. So
yeah,
in today's stadium,
I have a video about it. They intentionally have their stadium set up to where the other side is in the sun. Like the away players are sweating the whole game.
That's awesome. That is fucking smart.
Some people have their own like cooling benches, like they bring to Miami specifically for that.
Yeah, and they wear their white uniforms at home too, because they don't want fucking dark colors.
Fuck them up. Trying to burn them.
It's smart. Do you know the only team to go finish the regular season undefeated and win the Super Bowl?
And win? I know the Patriots fucked it up.
Yep.
Right. Let me go. I'm going to guess the 49ers.
72 Dolphins. The only perfect team.
I was going to say Dolphins too. I was trying to think of like what old team like won a lot. So I automatically went Rice, Montana. But I feel like the Dolphins didn't win a lot. Like I feel like they won a lot during the regular season and choked.
Yeah. Who had the most receiving touchdowns in Super Bowl history? And this isn't game. This is cumulative.
Jerry Rice?
Yep, you got it.
We fucked this up on my podcast because we did playoff catches or something like that. And I said Gronk.
I fucking said Gronk too.
Yeah.
I was listening to this podcast today and they're like, who has the most Super Bowl touchdowns? I'm like, oh, Gronk. Easy. I fucking forget about Jerry Rice.
Bro, anything receiving, guess Jerry Rice. Like, it's the safest bet. He has every fucking record.
So before Jerry Rice came into the league, or actually they're crossed paths a little bit, but when Steve Largent retired, he held the record for receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and receptions in the NFL. And Jerry Rice just came and wiped it all away.
Obliterated him.
Yeah, for sure. But if Jerry Rice never came in, Steve Largent would be the GOAT.
Largent the GOAT.
How about this one? This one was pretty tough one. I struggled on this one. Like I said, I stole a lot from a different fucking podcast doing trivia, so I think this is the last one. But can you name the first player to ever win back-to-back Super Bowl MVPs?
The first? How? Like, what era is this?
Early.
Fuck, then I might be cooked. I'm gonna say. Fucking Marino?
He never won a Super Bowl.
Shit. I thought he was on that Dolphins team. You said, okay, let me go back. Let
No,
me go with,
they had
uh,
Bob Greasy,
is it
72
Terry
Dolphins.
Bradshaw?
No, and that was actually my guess. It was Bart Starr, Super Bowl 1 and 2.
Dude, I was going to fucking say that. On everything. I don't know shit about that motherfucker, but that was the name that went through my head.
Yeah, Super Bowl 1 and 2. First ever one to win back-to-back MVPs.
Asshole, dude.
Yeah, the way they worded that too, I was like, oh, that was pretty fucking clever. Just
Yeah.
like who?
He just did it twice.
Yeah.
Go.
But yeah, that's it for Super Bowl trivia. Like, you guys in the chat, if you miss anything, go back, see what a dipshit I am for not guessing the two fucking safeties I watched most of my life. One of them's jersey is right over my head right now, autographed. So
Crazy.
I really didn't think they'd put him in. The fans would. I really think they wouldn't. But
technically he was 11, so you get off the hook for that.
no, I'm not. That was dumb. That was dumb. Should just guess the entire Legion of Boom, and then took a strike on Brandon Browner.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. So, anyways, enough with trivia. What do you think about this upcoming Super Bowl? What are you feeling?
I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game to start. I feel like both defenses are really elite, and I am going with the 49ers. Is that bad?
No, that's cool. I want the 49ers to win. Or sorry, I want the Chiefs to win.
I was about to say.
I think the 49ers are going to win.
I feel like the Chiefs have been kind of frauds this year.
I see, that's where I differ, because I think what they've shown that they can do is win without Mahomes completely lighting it up, if that makes sense. Because before it was, the offense was always bailing the defense out. And then this year, it seems kind of opposite. It seems like the defense is bailing that offense out. And if they can just get Pacheco going, I feel like that's kind of the key to the victory of the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think the defenses are both elite. That's why I think it'll be low scoring. But I feel like both teams are kind of opposite on the offensive ends, where it's like the Chiefs, it's like, okay, you have the best quarterback in the league, but then who is he throwing to? Like Rashee Rice has been great this year, but realistically, like he probably isn't a top 2-3 rookie wide receiver. And then like Kelsey's been good in the playoffs, but before that, it was kind of like, Travis Kelce, where the fuck are you? And then opposite side for the Niners, it's like you could throw to Debo on a 2-yard drag and he could blow that shit for 80 yards. Or same thing with Kittle. Ayuk's been a monster this year, so I just feel like
McCaffrey. Don't forget about the great
obviously. White hope. I just don't. I feel like the Chiefs in the first game beat the Dolphins, and I'm not gonna sit here and say they shouldn't have won, but that game was freezing cold, and the other team plays in Miami. So it's like, what are we doing?
We just talked about those bitch asses taking advantage of other teams.
Dude, no. And then the next game, they beat the Bills, and it's like we all know the Chiefs had the Bills number. I don't know why people got locked into the Bills this year over the Chiefs. Like, I thought the Bills were good, and if they didn't play the Chiefs, I think they probably would be in the Super Bowl right now. But Andy Reid has their fucking number. And then the Ravens, if anyone watched the fucking game, the Chiefs did not look like elite. The Ravens blew 3 red zone plays.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that. So that was my biggest surprise. I obviously thought it was going to, just like most of America, I thought that it was going to be Baltimore, San Francisco in the Super Bowl. And look at the way that Baltimore just demolished the 49ers on Christmas Day, I think it was. Yeah, it was Christmas Day. So I'm just saying, in my head, I'm like, okay, I think that Kansas City can hang with anybody. If we watch the Ravens just demolish fucking San Francisco just a few weeks ago, there's no reason that Kansas City can't hang in the game with them. I feel like Kansas City has a lot more experience. I'm not saying that San Francisco is inexperienced in the playoffs, but Yeah, and also calls. I'm sorry if you're a 49ers fan watching, the calls are always going to go towards Patrick Mahomes. He's going to get his way.
Yeah.
He's the new Brady in the NFL. Before that, there was Joe Montana. A quarterback like this only comes around once about every 20 years, and he's one of those guys that the league is going to protect at all costs. So,
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not gonna sit here and say like the Chiefs are ass or anything like that. Like, there's a reason they're in the Super Bowl. There's a reason, even though their division was shitty. Don't get me wrong, but there's a reason they won their division. But I don't see like when I look at the Chiefs, I see a good team. I don't see an elite team. Like I think they're good, but like would I be surprised if the 49ers just hung 30 on them to beat them? Like no, I wouldn't be surprised. But if the Chiefs hung 30 on the Niners, then I'd be surprised because then it's like shit. I think the only way the Niners lose is if Brock Purdy just like shits the bed, which we've seen. We saw it in that Ravens game. If he shits the bed, then the Chiefs, bro, like this is like Mahomes, like start sliding in those GOAT conversations. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I heard somebody say this the other day. Actually, it was a co-host of mine yesterday. He said, this is more of a legacy game for Purdy than Mahomes because if Purdy doesn't win, Purdy can't get over the hump. But if Mahomes doesn't win, it's he'll fucking be back here next year anyway. So who gives a shit, right? So
See,
I think it's one of those.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think it's more of a the person with the most pressure in the Super Bowl game is Kyle Shanahan. Like this is such a fucking big game for Kyle Shanahan. You look at like the Falcons lost and losing to the Chiefs before, and now like if he loses here, bro, like obviously it's Shanahan. Like there's not gonna be questions, but like could we call him like this is the difference between like a Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, and like just like another good coach in the NFL.
Yeah, for sure. And well, that's another thing is I asked, I go on with a lot of 49ers fans, even though I fucking hate the 49ers. And they know that I hate the 49ers, but they're my friends, so I'm nice to them. But they said before the season, if we do not win the Super Bowl, the season's a failure. And I said, what if you get to the Super Bowl and lose? They said, no, you got to start thinking about replacing Shanahan. So they were all, yeah, seriously. They are, it's not just Super Bowl or bust with them, it's win the Super Bowl or bust with them. So they have high expectations.
If you were San Francisco and they lose the Super Bowl?
If they lose it?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Are they going to be up 28-3? Like Shanahan's Falcons? Sorry, that was a low blow.
Low blow.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Shanahan's been to the Super Bowl 3 times before the Seahawks have been there, so. What would I do? I'd stand pat, wouldn't you? I mean,
I would stand pat. I think firing like Shanahan is an overreaction because it's like if you move up from Shanahan, like what do you do that's like what's the move that's better?
What's an improvement? Yeah, I don't. Honest to God, looking around the NFL, Kyle Shanahan, as much as I don't like him, he's a top coach in the NFL.
Has to be.
The way that they built that team, who do you go to?
I'm trying to look at like what coordinators they have, but like because
they recycle. They're such a good team that their coordinators get hired somewhere else every year.
Shout out our guy, Ben Skowronek.
Yeah, that's who their offensive coordinator is. But I mean, look at DeMeco Ryans, Robert Saleh, Mike McDonald with the Dolphins. I mean, they have coordinators everywhere, and that's because they're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think what's an upgrade or could be. I don't think it's an upgrade, but I think a lot of the NFL would think would be an upgrade from Shanahan.
Who?
Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah, fucking right. Everybody would be like, I'd love to see that. There'd be fucking houses burning down in fucking San Francisco. They'd be
Brock Purdy would average 8 fucking passes a game. They would just run it with McCaffrey every play.
Do you remember that game in Buffalo where I think Mac Jones completed 2 passes or something or maybe it was attempted 2 passes the whole game? Do you remember that?
I don't think they threw a pass past I think they only threw passes in the first quarter, and then after
Yeah,
that, they
and there
ran
was
the
like
rest of the
2
game.
of them though.
Yeah,
It was like an insane stat. And I was like, that's my style of football right there. Fucking just the time of possession, just make sure they don't get the ball. That was fucking sweet. In the
Joe. It was
conditions.
a Monday night football game
That's
too.
why I remember watching it, because obviously I don't watch a lot of Patriots games, right? But I remember I was going over to my wife's friend's parents' house. My wife's
Uh-huh.
best friend. I went to her parents' house, and me and her dad watch football together on like whenever I'm over there. And we were looking at the stats at the end of the game, and I go, "Oh no, fucking shit!" Like, because I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess they didn't pass the ball." So
He had 2 completions on 3 attempts, 19 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
dude, that's a 66% completion percentage. You can't
Go.
bitch about that.
Fuck,
But
dude.
yeah, it's gonna be. I hope it's a good Super Bowl. I'm probably not gonna watch a whole lot of it. I'm going to a party, so
Oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna be playing cornhole. Especially if the 49ers are like blowing the Chiefs out. I'm not really fucking watching it.
I'm watching my parlays. I'm watching my parlays the whole weekend.
Are you allowed to bet on your phone in California?
I could do prize picks, but I can't bet on the winners. But my friends are going to Vegas this weekend, so I'm sending them some money to put some stuff down up for me.
Yeah, see, we can go to the Indian casinos, but we can't go. So we can go anywhere on tribal land. We can bet, but it has to be like through their thing. But like, you can't be like at home and use like DraftKings or
That
whatever.
sucks. But you could
Yeah, it
probably
does
use
suck.
prize picks.
No, you're not allowed to
Really?
do like you're not allowed to do daily fantasy sports either.
What?
Yeah, it's bullshit. I know.
Dude,
I've
what do you
told
even
people that.
do?
It's like one of the only states where you're not allowed to do like daily fantasy sports.
Yeah, that sucks. You just
But
like chill then. Like you actually have to watch the game.
I go to I totally during the season, so what me and my friend do, Kyle, he comes on here sometimes. Well, at least a few times this year. College football Saturdays, we get there at 9 a.m. Right after, big noon kickoff on Fox. And we just sit there and watch the first round of games, and we place our NFL bets for the next day while we were there. But
Oh, okay.
we just sit there, eat breakfast, drink. I drink man-mosas, which is beer with orange juice in them.
Ew.
Yeah, so.
What the fuck? I've had a blue moon with the orange slice in it before. That was bomb. For
No,
beer, OJ, I
beer.
gotta try that.
Yeah, it's not as bad as you think. Do half and half beer, half orange juice. It's way better than champagne.
You know, I got these nasty fucking IPAs in my fridge right now. Maybe
What
I'll
are
do
they?
it with that.
That's all I drink.
They're Imperial. They're the ones with the skeleton guy on it.
I don't know.
They fucking blow, bro. I've been trying to get through the little case because I bought them, but
Is that Irish Death? Is that what it is?
no, it's some bullshit. I think it's like some hippie shit. I bought it in like the middle of the desert. I took a trip with my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, we're fucking here in Seattle. We're known for like coffee and beer, and that's about it. So I went to I don't know when's the last time we talked. Oh, it was right before the Heisman ceremony. I remember that. So me and my friend, we went to Lambeau Field, and they supposedly have good beer in Wisconsin. I went there, I'm like, man, this shit sucks compared to Seattle.
I heard that it's good though.
What?
I heard they have good beer there too. Yeah.
In Wisconsin, bro, come to Seattle. There's like a brewery on every fucking corner. Either
I'm gonna hit you
brewery
up
or beer brewery.
Yeah. You know, that's how the beach is out here. Like Orange County out here is like it's all breweries and shit. I've never gone to a brewery though.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, it's way better. I like going to breweries better than bars just because it's like more chill, you know?
Yeah, I'm not really a bar guy. Like there's too many people, like too much going on.
I like sports bars. Like I'm like a good where I live. I don't live in Seattle. I live like 30 miles south of Seattle. so it's really easy to get there. But bars in Seattle are way different than like we have dive bars, if that makes sense. They're just like bars with like 4 TVs on the wall
That's
and
cool. But
pool
out
tables.
here, every bar is like a fucking club, bro. It's like it's bullshit.
Yeah,
There's no TVs. It's like
yeah.
so
Basically, every bar in the town that I live in is a sports bar. So
that's cool.
yeah, you just sit there, play pull tabs, play pool, and watch TV.
Shit, bro. Like I'd rather go to Buffalo Wild Wings than anywhere out here. Like just go eat some chicken, watch some games. But
Bro, I like Dave and Buster's. That shit's fun.
Dave
Have you
Buster's is
been to-
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and I took my nephew there, right? And we got a table. My nephew's only 2, so it's not like he had that much fun. But me and my wife took my nephew there. We just sat down. I had a couple beers. I think it was a Saturday night. Yeah, it was because college football was on. So yeah, I just sat there, watched college football, had a couple beers, played some games. That shit was super fun.
It's fun, dude. I love it.
But yeah, what's going on with your channel before we get out of here?
We've been doing a lot, dude. We've been growing a lot. I think last time we talked, we were probably like 30, 40 subscribers. Now we doubled, so we're at 80. Tomorrow I'm planning. It's not for sure yet, but I'm planning on going to the Kobe mural and doing some basketball trivia over there. They just put up the Kobe Bryant statue in LA, so I want to go do some Kobe. Like an hour away. So I'm gonna go shoot some stuff out there, probably. And I want to start posting more vlogs and like personal stuff on our channel, so people could get to know us a little more. But yeah, man, we've been growing, we've been grinding for sure. It's never too late to hop on the bandwagon. You know, we're not the Lions yet, so.
Oh, for sure, dog. If you guys ever need any help with anything, like I said, just let me know. I'm a text message or a tweet away, so it's not.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure out some stuff. We're working on like right now trying to get some editors. We got like a big project coming up, which I don't think we're ready to announce yet, but I'll tell you off camera. I don't want to piss anyone off on my team, but we got a lot of cool stuff like coming out. So I'm super excited. Like this is what I wanted. This is what when I left the last company I was working with, this is what I wanted to do. And I feel like we're slowly starting to like make steps in doing that. And I'm just hoping this could start making me some money before I graduate college, because then I could go full lock in on this.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Well, everybody in the chat, make sure to go find him and definitely subscribe to them. It's not just him. It's like, what, 3 other guys, right, mainly?
Actually, 2. One of our guys stepped away. He's not doing the podcast anymore. He's helping behind the scenes. But we have a team of like, I want to say 6 people right now, 5 or 6, that just handle editing or shit like that. So yeah, it's not just me, but CEO things, you know, got to show love to SeahawkTalk, you know, get the big boss on the SeahawkTalk.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, like I said, his link is in the description of the show, second paragraph. So make sure you click on that, subscribe to him. They do not just trivia. They do. You do a lot of fancy sports stuff too, right?
Yeah, a lot of fantasy and betting on football. Basketball, it's more breaking down the games. So if you're into basketball, football, I know there's no basketball team in Seattle, but
oh, fuck you with that. All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's always a blessing.
All right, take it easy, guys.